cared for and wanted to see good did not appreciate me. They did not respect me, and they weren't very kind to me. And that I wasted a lot of time and energy and effort trying to make sure that their lives would go in a good direction. And I disrespected my dream and did not make progress. And it's time to get back on the horse and go in the direction of the horse and to do more to make my dream happen, because it's not even about my dream, it's about what you could do with your dream. Because as I was inspired today by Gareth Emery, I always feel that I want to do the same for other people in the world, because they need somebody to care about them and to inspire them and to motivate them. And I think that I have neglected myself, neglected my dream. Want to make a difference in their life and want to see them do good, and they just are mean to us and rude and don't appreciate us, and they move on and thank other people and make other people feel good when they haven't been there like a short while, and they just forget about you, and they forget about the difference that you made in their life. And I think that sometimes people do struggle with that, but just know that you did what was necessary for the moment and just leave it in the past and move on with their future. Because when the red flags are there, then recognize them. Be self-aware to care about yourself. So when you see red flags and there's things that are just not going to be a good fit for you and they're a terrible fit, then leave it. Don't be spending all this time wanting something that does not want you. Your dream wants you, and spend time with their dream, because the work you put in, the time, energy, the effort, you'll get it back. But when you give it to somebody that doesn't care about you, has no compassion for you, and doesn't care about sharing their energy and their time, and you're just not going to go anywhere with these people, and you're going to waste valuable time that you could be giving to other people that deserve it. It could be difficult that you're there, you make a difference in somebody's life during their tough times, and that you care to see them accomplish their dreams, to grow better, and to reach a better life, and that they will not acknowledge you, and they will not appreciate you, and they will not thank you, and they just treat you bad, and they ignore you. And then you start to think about all the time that you did give them, and all the energy and all the love that you tried to show, and it did not work out. If you keep doing this, you're not going to achieve the things that you are destined to reach, because you will have given all your time, your energy, and your effort to someone that does not deserve it. So be self-aware to care about yourself, because we hold ourselves back. And this is why you never lose time when you share your love with animals, when you're more compassionate with pets, because they are excited to see you and they don't forget what you do for them, and they wag their tails or they purr. It's just that they appreciate you and they love you, and animals never disappoint you like people do. Not every person is a disappointment, but there are a lot of people that somehow just think about themselves and become self-absorbed in their own life, and they only care about what they want, and they don't care about other people's feelings. They don't care about the negative emotions that they create. Recognize this and make adjustments in your life, and just ditch those people and find new people and build a circle of positive people that create, positive experiences. Don't get angry with these people. It's just the way they are. It's the way that they live their lives. It's not even their parents' fault. It's nobody's fault. It's just how they are, and it's just how some people are in society. Don't have resentment. Don't have regret. And don't think it's a mistake. Everything does happen for a reason. Just know that you could use all this material. If you're an artist, use it to inspire you. Find motivation in your past. When people do treat you bad, don't act the same way back. Be consistent and just be a good person. And karma will take care of it, I promise you. It's not that we wish any harm on people in the past for the way they treated us. that karma will take care of it, but we don't have to wish it on them. It's we just go about living our life the best way we know how. Just feel good about the good things that you've done for people, and don't think about the people that do not appreciate you or don't acknowledge you or don't thank you or don't show any gratitude. Just focus on what you can do to help people, self-care for yourself as well, and live your dream. Be responsible with your life. Maintain discipline. You know, all the good traits that you know that will lead you somewhere. And if you fall off, self-reflect. Do introspection to make changes and be aware. Instead of self-observation, step outside of the world that you live in and see what you need to do, see what adjustments need to be made, and how you could fix your life, improve it, and be happy. You want to be happy inside and out. You want to be a one-dimensional person, and I do want to live my dream, make a difference in the world, but I also want to have balance in everything I do. I just don't want to be that person that's like dream, and talking about film and movies and Hollywood. I want to be a person that loves nature, loves animals, and all the things that I do find happiness in doing. And I love doing daily. I want to be able to do that. And if I want to travel, I want to travel. I didn't take advantage of traveling when I was in the military. So it's time to start living our lives and to do more and to recognize that we are capable of doing the things that we want. And we don't have to watch others and compare ourselves. Just live your life and do what you need to do. Focus on what will get you to the next step and just keep climbing those steps, and eventually you'll be where you need to be, and you'll be happy with the journey that because it's common to meet people that you could do things for and you can make a difference in their life, and you could always be there and you never say no, and that you spend all your time with them, you help them with their insecurities, vulnerabilities, and you really care about seeing them reach happiness, and they will totally forget about you and start showing gratitude and appreciation for some new person that they've met, and give everything to that person. It's like that Rocky V movie where Rocky takes that one boxer under his wing and does everything for him, and then he just gives his respect to some selfish promoter that really wasn't there for the journey. And people do that. They'll just give everything to a new person and just forget who you are. So then you have to stop doing that. You have to stop spending all your time and energy. And when people say that they're not from this country and that they're not native speaker, don't believe that. They keep using that excuse. If they're always making excuses for why they act the way they do, or why they say certain things, and they don't understand the culture, eventually you have to draw a line and say, you know what, enough is enough, and that it's time to move on. Don't continue to walk along the road where the wolves come out and create problems for you, and that it's just self-sabotaging and being self-destructive to continue to reach out to people that are not two-sided, that they're just one-sided, and they just care about what they want, and they're just not honest with you, and they deceive you, because honesty saves a lot of time. When people are honest from the beginning, because you're going to come across people that will complain about attention, but then they need the attention at moments when they're not feeling good, when they're feeling pity for themselves, that they haven't achieved anything, they haven't accomplished things, that they need people to praise them, to say it's okay, you're successful, you've done things. When people self-pity, then those are the people that you have to be concerned about, because then they're really still attracting attention to them. And then when they complain about attention, then they're just really confused about what they want, and they're just weird. That they want attention, but then they complain about attention, but then they need attention. So it gets confusing. Just stay away from people that just make your life complicated and that that are just abnormal. And stop being a therapist for people when they come around with their problems or they're complaining about their past, and what people did to them and how they made them feel and how they deserve better and they want to be happy. When people are just really drawing attention to what they want and what people did to them, then you're going to be in a therapist role and you don't want to be a therapist. So stay away from those people and just avoid them, and you will have a more positive life. Because we can't be, self-caring for ourselves and not be selfish. It's not that we are narcissists saying like, well, my life matters and yours doesn't. That your life does matter and you always matter, and that you should do things to make yourself happy. And if you're happier, then you could do more things for other people. You could be in a better position to make a difference in people's lives. If you're not living in a good situation, then you're limited and your resources are limited, in that you do have those limitations where you can't do everything that you want to do for others, and you feel sometimes down about it. That you can make changes at any time and you can improve your life, and maybe it's time to change things. You still have a chance. It's not about every year that you need to do it. It's that you need to recognize when things are falling down. When you notice that people are being envious or they're jealous, avoid those people, because no matter what you do, they're going to look for you to fall. They may be jealous of your life if you're on top, but when you fall down on the bottom, then they're gonna like kick dirt on you, and you don't want to be around those type of people. It's the people that we're around, and it's the things that we do to ourselves. Like when we're feeling down, then we're not going to do things to be uplifting. It's important to always recognize your value and to respect yourself and to love yourself. You can't love yourself in one day, but you could do it over a time period. You could plan to love yourself and to realize that you have value and that you deserve better. Be confident to know that you need to make decisions, and don't be afraid. Don't have any fear. If you need to make a decision to leave a relationship, then do it. If you need to leave a friendship, then do it. If you need to get a new job, then do it. You want to live your dream, then do it. If you want to move somewhere, then do it. Don't be afraid. Don't have fear. We only fear things because then it changes our daily life and we may get complacent and not want to enter new situations because we start to have trust issues and we start to worry that things may not turn out good and we might make a mistake. Just know that if you need to do something, then do it. If you want to live your dream, you need to move to LA, then do it. If you need to move to New York City, then do it. You need to move to Florida, then do it. Like, don't hold yourself back anymore. It's time to just do it.